I'm going to wait a few minutes, but my name is Erica and I am from the Lotus Connection. And I would like to do some free spirit board messages. And hopefully people will join, but I don't expect to because it's been quite some time since I've been on here. But I have this new tool and I kind of want to just offer some free readings to those who would like them. Definitely no pregnancy questions, health, legal. So I will stay live for a little bit and just see what we'll get. This is kind of off the cusp. So I didn't really advertise it anywhere, but hoping somebody will join or a few people will join. And I'll try to keep doing these a little bit more frequently if possible. How this works is you ask a question. So let's see. I'm going to ask a question that I know. Is my name Erica? And then I got it right. Hi, Jasmine. How are you? If you have a question, you can certainly ask. Just no health questions or pregnancy. Okay, is Edgar going to break up with his ex? That's definitely a maybe. I think that there's some heavy components there. Will it be this year? I don't see it happening this year, at least not for now. Thank you for popping on. If you know anybody who would like some free questions answered. Okay, let's take a look. Will Edgar choose Jasmine over his ex? It says never. Let me ask this one more time and get some clarification. Will Jasmine be the one Edgar chooses over his ex? Let me ask one more time. It does appear that he will. I think for right now, he's having some difficulties kind of separating himself. I don't feel that you should wait for him. I feel like this is something where you have to continue to live your life. And I think that that helps inspire him. I think right now he's not choosing you over the ex because of the fact that you're available and he knows that you're available. So you're not, you know, you're not really giving him a reason to really think about it. He can have his cake and eat it too, kind of. So I definitely feel like you need to explore your options and really see if this is the person that you really want to be with. And that's great. You should be putting your boundaries up. That's important. Because when we don't, we allow people, like I said, have our cake and eat it too. And that's not beneficial for you and it's not beneficial for the situation. So, yeah, yeah. I think you definitely are in the right path of setting those boundaries and not spending time with him, especially if it's like on a whim and he's like, oh, I got some time, and he starts to try to get in touch with you. I think, you have to set those clear boundaries. It's either me and you want to be with me and you want to dedicate yourself to me. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that definitely can be very hurtful, especially because you have your own connection with him and he probably says one thing and then does a lot of other things. And honestly, like, I'm sure that she can be very clingy, and I don't think that that's not true. I think you really need to ask yourself the question is if you want to be with somebody who, if you're expressing a boundary, is going to then go climbing back to their ex. And while you guys are not together, you have every right to feel the way that you do, but you also have to kind of understand where your role is with that. You know, you're allowing a situation to sort of happen by giving him the time and attention. And if he's doing something that is hurtful to you, then we need to, again, establish those boundaries. And if he chooses her over you, then you know where you stand. Yeah. And I think that she is clingy towards him, but he wouldn't do something he doesn't want to do. So I wouldn't just say it's all on her. I think it's a little bit of him. I think he's having a very difficult time trying to figure out where he wants to put his commitment. And so when you said that to him, what was his response when you told him that you wanted more commitment? Ah, can he see that you viewed his Snapchat? Yeah. And sometimes people aren't ready, and that's okay. Some people aren't ready with what we are looking for. And so you then have to lay down those boundaries and do what's best for you. Oh, I see. I mean, he posted it up there, anybody can view it. So the fact that he's posting it, he obviously it has some interest in her. It's not just something that just miraculously happened. There's something there. And I think because he's involving himself with her, and that's why he's been sort of silent with you. Because I think that he doesn't really know what he wants. He doesn't really want to hurt you. I don't feel like he even cares for this particular individual. I just feel like it's just a very easy kind of relationship sort of thing. I don't really feel like it means much, but it's just easy for him. And it's something where I don't I don't want to say he's like he's callous and doesn't care about her, but I just feel like I think he values you more than her and the friendship. And I think that he knows that you have feelings for him. And so he's trying to figure out his own feelings. So again, I don't feel like you should be waiting for him. I feel like this is something that is his journey that he has to go through, and you have your own journey. And if things align properly and are meant to be, it will work itself out. And I think you know that. Um, but I honestly sense that there's somebody else. Correct. Yeah, I definitely feel like that's exactly what it is. He's unsure of his feelings right now, and he really doesn't want to lose you as a person in his life. Yeah. I think that that's probably the best for you both, honestly, especially for you, because you deserve a lot more than what he's willing to give you, and we can't force people to shape up. Yeah. Yeah, because he's conflicted, he's confused, he's not ready yet. And honestly, I think you deserve somebody who's ready for you. That's what you deserve. You don't deserve to be waiting around for somebody. Or for somebody to say one thing, do one thing, and then switch it up and do something completely different. Or if you're not available, find somewhere else to be. So, and that's a great space to be. A lot of people don't work on themselves, and that's where they find themselves in these like little traps. So I think you're doing the right thing. I think you're on the right path. I think setting boundaries is very healthy for both you and for him and the situation. And I feel like, continue working on yourself and working on what it is that you want. Great. Yeah, and that's the right thing to do. You have to protect yourself. And your feelings, they're valid, and we can't force people to do what we want them to do. So the only person we can control is ourselves. So the fact that you're doing all these things are so great. It works for some men, but not for all. I think for this, it's a lot of time. And yes, you have to be clear about your intentions and to remove those blockages and those restrictions. And that's important. I think focusing on the other woman is probably what's keeping you sort of allowing this to manifest in the way that you want. Because sometimes we focus on the fact that he's not choosing me. Why is he not choosing me? And so focusing on things that bring you joy and putting yourself first and also choosing yourself kind of helps clear the path a little bit. So if it's not him, somebody else comes in and fills that role. So I hope that made some sense. And sometimes we have to go on this path to show us our own blockages that are keeping us from our blessings. So we're met with people who kind of put a mirror. Yeah. They kind of put a mirror towards what we need to like focus and work on. And so if we're focusing on the ex and we're focusing on is this person choosing this other person over me, we have to kind of remove her from that equation and kind of just focus on the situation itself. He doesn't seem like he knows what he wants, and you deserve what you want. And if he's not willing, so if we take the person out of the equation, you want happy, healthy, romantic relationship, something that is mutually beneficial and made from love and devotion and faithfulness. Well, men take a long time. Some men take a long time to kind of get their shit together, believe it or not. But it's good that you're not taking it personally. That's important. Sometimes people accept the love that they think they deserve. So, unfortunately, there could be a lot of things going on in his past that make him feel like this is what he deserves. There's also that he could also have some ego issues. So, for the fact that she cheated on him, it's kind of like he wants to win her over. It almost seems like a game between them two, honestly. Yeah, I feel like it is definitely like this ego thing with them. Whereas your relationship with him is kind of pure, and I think he definitely enjoys your company. But because he's just so confused and needs to get his head straight, I just don't think he sees what's really in front of him. And I also don't feel that he feels he deserves you. All you can do is sort of wish him luck and happiness and kind of do the best that you can to move on. And again, if it's meant to be, the universe works itself out to where that will be. But I think you also need to figure out, you're in a space where you want, a committed relationship and you're deserving of that. And I think you need to focus on, is that something that he can truly give to you? And that's a great space to be. It's a very powerful space to be when we look at the situation and we try to see what's best for us. So I love that for you. So good job. I think that you are definitely handling this in a very mature way. Thank you so much for popping on and doing this reading. Hi, Chrissy. Thank you so much, Jasmine. I really appreciate that. Chrissy, if you have any questions, I have the spirit board here. They're completely free. Yeah, of course, you can post your question, Chrissy. Yeah, continue to keep staying in a positive headspace. That's what helps move the energy for you in the right direction. You'll find somebody else will come in or he shapes up. So keep up the good work, girl. Of course. Sure. Is someone stalking Chrissy on her Instagram? Okay, looks like yes, someone could be stalking you on your Instagram page. I feel like this person who is looking at your Instagram page is somebody who I think definitely, I'm getting like admires you, is very interested in what you're doing. I don't feel that it's bad or pretentious in any way. So I don't see it being a bad or negative thing or something that you need to worry about, Chrissy. I just think it's just general curiosity and kind of what's going on with your life. Jasmine, let's see. Has Edgar looked at Jasmine's public Snapchat page? Yes. He has looked at your public Snapchat page. Thank you so much, Chrissy, for letting me read your energy. These are free readings with the spirit board, so if anybody else has any questions. Yeah, I think he's very curious about what's going on in your world. So I definitely feel like you just need to continue living your life and posting what you want to post and not care about if he's looking at it or not. You're welcome. Thank you for your energy today. I just kind of hopped on live as a quick little thing, hoping I would get more people, but I appreciate you hopping on. It's really nice to have this. Good. And that's the kind of energy that you want to be posting about. You don't want to be posting stupid lyrics or quotes or yourself being sad or doing things on purpose. Post things that you feel empowered. You looked badass today. I want to snap a picture. Go right ahead. Do you. You went to the store and you bought these cute shoes. Post them. Like, do you. Just don't do anything to like make it seem like you care about him, that you care about what he thinks or is like, completely directed to him. Like, show him you're living your life authentically. That's important. And congratulations on your graduation. That's awesome. Was it college or high school? Congrats. That's awesome. Good for you. I wish you all the luck in the world when you start going to the job force or if you're looking for your master's or doctorate. That is so great. Keep doing you. Okay, great. That's awesome. Awesome. We need more nurses. I have a bunch of cousins who are nurses. They're definitely in demand and they pay well. So good for you. Keep going. That should be your main focus here. Focus on yourself, things that are going to provide you with, you know, financial stability, stability all around. Same, girl, same. That's awesome. Sounds like you're going to be a great nurse when you're ready, when you're done finishing up. That's awesome. Congratulations again. I hope you're going to be celebrating your graduation soon. That's awesome. You deserve it. Of course. Oh, you're so welcome. Thank you for your time and coming on. It means a lot. I appreciate it. And good luck to you. You better email me and let me know you graduated with your nursing degree. Hello, newcomer. If you have a question, definitely post it in the chat. I'd be more than happy to do a reading with the spirit board and any other information that comes through me.